Go to that first. And these are on further media reports that suggest that UK-India trade talks are being halted. In fact, and Ministry of External Affairs has denied any such move and called the reports baseless. That's exactly what Sanjay Suri was also mentioning to us just a short while ago, that the Ministry of External Affairs, in fact, are denying these very reports. Let's go back to Abhishek on that. Abhishek, when I got Sanjay on the broadcast, he mentioned exactly the same, that no truth to the rumors was what was sent by the Indian authorities. No trade talks being halted. So where does one draw the line over here? What exactly is happening with the MEA now condemning and denying any such move that is going to take place?
See, clearly there has been repercussions in the past also of one vertical of relationship being damaged, and then it will have a cascading effect on other verticals of our relationship as well. We know that India and UK both are very keen on getting this trade deal done. In fact, last year, Boris Johnson, who was the Prime Minister then, he was having a deadline till Diwali of 2022. But later on, Liz Truss government came and it was the schedule to be closed somewhere around Christmas, but that didn't also happen. So this year also, the Trade Secretary in UK, she has expressed hope that they would like to close this deal this year, but she has not given any timeline whether it will happen in some months from now or which months it will happen. But both sides are keen to having this deal closed because a lot of diaspora connect is there. India-UK trade ties are almost at $30 billion, and both sides see a lot of potential in getting this trade ties upgraded and elevated to a few more $1 billion adding to it. In fact, 70% of the trade between the both sides happens in the service sector, and this is where India can gain a lot in UK. But there are certain aspects of it which is also not getting solved, and these are issues relating to intellectual property rights, issues relating to automobile industry, alcohol industry from UK who wants a better market share and access of Indian market, and then also issues of mobility and visa, where UK is not very keen on having a free mobility or kind of very open and more people from Indian side going to UK and working and kind of getting their share of employment. So these are the issues where the deal is still stuck. Almost 50% of deal from the 26th chapter to 13th chapter, it is being reported that the negotiations have happened and the consensus has also been agreed upon. But there are other almost 50% of the issues are still to be discussed, and there will be levels of negotiation. There will be rounds of negotiation.
All right. So you're saying further deliberations will happen, but the trade talks aren't going to be stopped altogether. That's what the MEA is mentioning. My colleague Sanjay Suri is also with us. Sanjay, this was something that you were mentioning earlier on, that the reports are claimed to be baseless. But what really had spurred them on? Why this open claim of trade talks being, claimed null and void between India and UK because of the Sikh extremist attacks at the embassy? What really led to those news reports?
Well, look at it this way. When there is an official denial, then we have to say that officially, of course, there is no such move. But clearly, it is not the case at all that India would make no such move, never mind the public announcements or the lack of those. The fact is that the Indian High Commission building was attacked, its glass panes were smashed, and people went up to the balcony and they tore down the Indian flag. All this while the police had arrived. The police saw this for themselves. The police saw for themselves who were the people doing this. After which the Indian government issued a very strong statement saying that it wants all those arrested and prosecuted. So far, that has simply not happened. There was one arrest, and before that person could be produced and charge sheeted, the charge was dropped, and that was the end of the matter. This clearly is not sufficient. This clearly is not what the Indian government had been looking for and had asked for. The Indian government clearly will respond to this, lack of response from the British government. The trade talks could be one area, even though not officially announced, there could be other means. The Indian president has been invited to the coronation on the 6th of May in line with protocol. The Indian government could respond by way of protocol, maybe send the vice president, maybe send someone else. There could be so many diplomatic tools by which India can express its dissatisfaction. The trade talks could be one such area, even though there is no official announcement on that.
All right, Sanjay, thank you so much for that. I'd also like to thank Abhishek for joining us on this news piece that we were tracking. We're quickly shifting our focus, going to this next piece of